Enough is enough. Republic is the galaxy's only hope for peace and justice. It must not fall. The Sith Empire exterminates everything in its path. The enemy has no remorse for the worlds it destroys. Everything we value will die unless we hold the line. This war isn't about politics or resources. We fight for survival, for freedom, for the Republic! With every battle, there are fewer of us to keep up the fight. Those who remain pay a heavy price, but we know the Force is with us. We will never surrender, and we are not alone. The long night is finally ending.
Welcome everybody to our very first episode of the Star Wars The Old Republic online game. My name is Ozzy G, and what we are going to be playing, we're going to be playing, well, we got a choice here, I guess. We got either the Galactic Republic or we got the Sith Empire. Both of them are really great sides. If you guys do play this game, I strongly encourage you to try a little bit of both. They got really interesting storylines and whatnot. I'm going to go, and this series anyways, I'm going to go on the good guys, so the Galactic Republic. So I kind of have a little bit of an idea how we can play, or how I'm going to play this rather. So we got a choice here. We can be a Jedi Knight, Jedi Counselor. We got a Smuggler, which would be right here, and we have the Trooper. So this is, I guess, I don't know a whole lot on the lore of Star Wars, but I believe that this is before the Clone Wars, or at the time of the Clone Wars. Could be, and where the Trooper, I guess that was on the Republic side, as opposed to in the Star Wars movies later on, where it's on the Empire. So I think I'm going to go with the Trooper for this series. I haven't really played much of these of this class or anything like that, so I figure we'll both kind of learn together. So we're going to go ahead and select that. So we can play either human, which is this here, the Zabrak, which these little guys with the horns. We got a cyborg, which is this right here, and we also have Miri Allen, which is a bunch of green guys. Could make like a Hulk. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with the human. I know it's plain Jane. It's nothing special or anything like that. But well, we'll just go with that. I think that would be all right. So we got a. So we can choose our gender. We can either go female.
Now you'll see how Havoc Squad gets things done.
Or male. So I think I'm going to go with a male here.
I'll get the job done.
Yes, you will. So all right. So we can choose a bunch of body size types. We got like a little, almost like teenager, kind of normal size, big guy, and then tubby. So I don't know. I think I'll just go with this here. So I'm gonna do a selection here of character type. So you guys don't need to bother seeing me. You can see all sorts of stuff with the head and whatnot. I don't think that you guys are really that interested in that part, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video, and then when we come back we will have the character all made up. Alright, just 1 second, we'll be right back.
There's not a feeling in this galaxy like riding a 100-ton walker right through the middle of a combat zone. Huh, kid?
Approaching Driliad village, sir. Scope shows small arms fire and enemy movements in all quarters. Separatists are definitely moving on the objective.
Another beautiful day on Ord Mantell. You excited, kid? Nervous? You know, you're the first new entry to Havoc Squad in some time.
I'll fight the enemies of the Republic with everything I've got, sir.
No need to call me sir. We're in the field. You can lose the formality. I'm Lieutenant Bex Kolos, but everyone in Havoc calls me Gearbox. We're a tight unit. You'll like it with us. Let me tell you why we're here. The Separatists have nabbed the Republic bomb off a downed transport, a Sirius bomb. One of those orbital strike numbers. There's no telling where these grimy bushwhackers have hidden the thing. They have popular support and hideouts everywhere. Finding this bomb won't be easy.
No mission is too tough for Havoc Squad.
Hope you're right, kid. That bomb goes off and the whole island's one big crater. You'll get a full op brief once we reach Fort Garnick. For now, just sit back and...
Code Red! Code Red! We've been hit by an AP missile! A shoulder launcher from somewhere in the village! Everyone, hold...
Driver! Driver! Blasted, he's down. Backwater Separatists aren't supposed to have armor-piercing missiles. They'll tear up every convoy that passes through here.
Major hardware in enemy hands. Seems like the kind of thing we should have been warned about.
Let's get out of this lie and worry about filing complaints later, all right? Fixing things is my specialty, kid. I'm nowhere near the fighter you are. I'll stay and get this walker moving again. You'll disable the Separatist missile launchers. Understood?
Understood, sir.
The Separatists will probably have their missile launchers piled together in a cache somewhere in the village. You can bet that cache will be heavily guarded. Find the cache, disable the missile launchers, and then double time it back here. Got it, Sergeant?
I'm on it.
Good luck out there, kid.
Hey, welcome everyone. So we got our character here. His name Ozzy G. I'm just gonna close this here, and I'm going to close this as well. So just to turn the chat off. So this is our trooper Ozzy G. You can see him. Just kind of just did a regular setup here. So this a lot of storyline involved in this game. We're gonna kind of have an idea in mind as to the kind of character that we're gonna have this one. You can choose between a light side or a dark side. I'm gonna go for the light side in this particular case, but it's something to always keep in mind when you are playing this game, to kind of keep the story a little bit consistent on making your choices. As you saw there's usually 2 or 3 choices on that you can make on a dialogue. So I'm not going to go through each individual choice. Why not? I'm just going to pick whichever I think would be appropriate based on the character that I make. So anyways, I'm going to set up the user interface here. I'm not going to be going into a tutorial or anything like that. I might do a little bit as we go along, but not a whole heck of a lot here. So anyways, I'm just going into the game menu here, interface editor, and I think it is this one that I normally go. Maybe it's this one here. So I'll load that one up, and there we go. And so I'm just gonna put my stuff here that I normally put in certain spots in my my hotbars. And I'll go over them briefly and whatnot, and so that way you kind of have an idea as to what does what, and so let's see if I go with that there, and yeah, that should be alright. Oh, this is a recharge, so okay. Let's let's actually go switch it there. Okay, so this here, this is a fortification. You can kind of see in the dialogue right above the minimap where it says increases target's endurance by 5%. So it's like a little mini buff that you get starting out. Each class has their own separate buff. So I'm gonna hit that there, and then so you can see a little icon right here. This here is a sprint toggle, so you can, when you walk through, I'll just walk out of here. When you walk, this is your normal kind of jog. If you toggle this, you hit that on, and then you can run a lot faster. For me, you know what? I'm not a big fan of the sprint. I know pretty well everyone playing this game, you'll see that they're using the sprint, and I'll usually do it if I'm in a group with people, just because I don't want to be lagging behind or anything like that. But otherwise, I take it off. We don't all run sprint everywhere as we go, right? So this is a recharge cell. So when I use my weapons, whatnot, it heats up, and of course is used as like an ammo type of thing. So this kind of is the cooldown for that. And then this here is a health where it simulates a reload, but it just recovers your health bar and whatnot, and also, I guess your weapon. So let's see here, and then this here is a quick travel. So as we go through, we'll reach quick travel points, if you want to call them like checkpoints in a way, and then we could click on that and select wherever we want to instantly travel to. I have cooldown of 25 minutes, so you can't use that all the time. So let's kind of carry on here, and we'll start with the story. So my character here is gonna be pretty well military type, where he's going to follow commanders and whatnot, and try to do the right thing. So basically it means I'm going to be on the light side. So anyways, let's get going here. So you can see here, this is where we have quests. We got mail here. This little dot here is where my cursor is. This is a checkpoint. This one here is unmarked. So before I talk to this guy, let's go, and I'm not going to bother getting into the mail stuff. There's a bunch of stuff from when I had first created the account, and then as I've had the account active, you get some free stuff and whatnot. So that's all that stuff is right there. Okay, so I guess we've automatically got this checkpoint, but this is what the checkpoint little thing looks like. Okay, so let's go talk to this guy. So I'm not going to try not to talk when we got dialogue here, so I'll just sit back and relax and enjoy.
Stand by a tick. HQ, this is forward recon. Do you copy? HQ! Blast. Thought I had him. Sorry, soldier. Having a little trouble here. Actually, we could use that big gun of yours right now if you'd help us out. A crack separatist militia has taken over this village. So we're not talking dumb grunts and farmers. They've got experts in there with serious jamming equipment.
Any ideas how to solve that problem?
I figure I've got one option left. Ask you for help. My mission is to deliver recon on this village, but I can't report anything through this interference. I need those separatist jammers neutralized. So if you're headed into the village anyway, maybe you can handle it for us. If you waste those separatist jammers, report back here. I'll see if I can requisition some equipment you could use.
Okay, so now we've got a couple quests here. This top one, usually your class quest it's always at the top here, and then you got some other side quests here. So we need to disable some signal jammers, and that missile launcher that basically took our ship down. We need to destroy those missile launchers. So let's let's go take care of business. All right. So these little icons here, this shows us where there's a quest point here that we need to get to. So we'll now we're just going to toggle up ahead, and we're going to make some toast out of them. There we go. That wasn't so bad. So just click their stuff here. Some little junk. So this is where you can see it kind of highlights in the blue and got a little hand on it, and we're right above that location here. So the quest that you can see up here that highlights, that's showing what that icon, what quest that belongs to. So let's click on that. That's one down, so we got 2 more to go. So we'll just take out these guys. And come on, come on. All right, well that guy got him. So yeah, so you can tell here that it's kind of an open world concept, so you got other players over here that can that basically all in the same sequence as you. Exception of that is on class quests, so those are solely you're kind of in your own sequence and that. So you'll get some that you'll be fighting some mobs and whatnot, and there might be a loot chest nearby, and as you're fighting them, people will come and they'll snag that loot chest and they will leave. That's really irritating, and if I was you, don't buy. I just find it's rude, but whatever. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Some people get really offended, and so be it. But I just think it's just bad manners, really. So okay, so we got one more jammer box here. We're gonna take care of that, and then we should be probably done with this quest. Yeah, okay, so it says return to Sergeant. So so we do have a bonus here on our main class quest, and that's usually a lot of the bonus stuff is killing X number of enemies and whatnot. That's usually how it goes. So we'll might as well hit those extras. We got them all over the place. So let's go take these guys out. There we go. That was simple enough. Let's go. We'll go over here. We got some of the missile caches. So our abilities, naturally, we're just the first level, so it's pretty weak. Our armor's basically non-existent at this point, but we will. There we go. We have succeeded to level 2. So we're just going to snag this here. We'll grab this weapon cache, destroy it. Look at that. Alright, so this is our little holocron. So let's check and see what they have to say.
Nice work, kid. You've got a talent, there's no denying that. I, however, didn't have much success. This walker isn't going to be moving anytime soon.
What happens next?
I'm going to stay here and salvage all the goodies off this wreck before someone else does. You better head for Fort Garnick. Be sure to keep a lookout for Seps on your way to the fort. They can come at you out of nowhere.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Stay sharp out there. I'll see you later.
Alright, so you can see sometimes what you select for the dialogue, you think you might know what's going to be said, and it's something a little bit different, but it's no matter. It kind of gets the general idea here. So I'm just going to head back to Sergeant Blythe, and then we'll turn this quest in and continue on with our other quest.
I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Me and my squad owe you one. Thanks to you, we're cutting through the Separatist interference. Be reporting back to base in no time. Here, a little something from our private stock. Watch your hide out there, hero.
That I will do. So, here we got a little bit of credits here, some experience points, and a weapon. Now I'm just kind of go into my character screen here. So these are my main stats. These are the items. These are the basically the numbers. Now for a trooper, the main stat is this here with the aim. That's the one that you want to focus the most on. Strength, a lot of these other ones aren't that necessary. They explain a little bit of what each of these does, and then they have more stuff here, more the stats, I guess. So aim is good. Aim is what we want to see. Now if I hover over the weapon here, all the green that you see in the green numbers there with the minimum and maximum damage, those basically means that this weapon is better in those stats. So you can see it's all green across the board. We got an increase in aim, so definitely this is a good weapon. So we're going to take that. We're going to go into our inventory, which should be right here. We're going to slap this weapon on, and then we're good to go. This is our little med packs here, so I'm going to just throw that on there, and just so that we have it at easy access. And good. So now we're basically, I think we're going to stop at this point. I'm not going to bother going much further. We don't want to get this too long anyways. So when we continue next one, we will go ahead with our next quest and continue the story. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.